Many decisions on the use of brute force inside the Syrian regime are connected not only to President Bashar al-Assad, but also to a man a couple of years younger, often by the president's side, always in the shadows, his brother Maher.
Maher is the kneecapper. He is in charge of keeping the regime in power.
Considered more brutal than his brother, the muscle in the family, Maher al-Assad commands the 4th Division and the Republican Guard, elite Syrian military units composed of mostly minority Alawite Muslims, the same sect as the Assad clan. But he's got something else in his portfolio.
Maher, as well as his cousins, have come to control what's called the Shabiha, or ghosts. They're Alawite paramilitary forces.
Forces that analysts say have carried out massacres of Syrian villagers. Maher's actions once led Turkey's prime minister to publicly slam him, saying he's, quote, chasing after savagery. Ted Katouf is a former U.S. ambassador to Syria who's met with the Assad family.
What is the real influence that he personally has over his brother?
I think his brother has to be wary of him because he's a hothead. And he's known to be a hothead, and he's known not to have particularly great judgment. But you know, when you're ahead of a mafia-like regime, you depend upon enforcers.
A role Maher's relished, experts say, for many years. There's one legendary account of the time his sister was set to marry someone who wasn't exactly up to the family's standards.
He is said to have shot his brother-in-law in the stomach in the early days, before the brother-in-law was his brother-in-law, but was trying to marry Bashar. And the father did not approve of the marriage, thought he was low, and Maher was already the enforcer before the father died.
The brother-in-law was killed in a rebel bomb attack on the Syrian cabinet a year ago. Maher was believed to have been wounded in that attack and hasn't been seen since.
We don't even know. There was rumors that his leg was blown off, he was badly wounded. This could be true. We don't know exactly what condition he is in today.
If Maher al-Assad is still alive and still helping his brother, he's following a menacing family tradition. Their late father, dictator Hafez al-Assad, placed his own brother, Rifat, as head of key Syrian security units. Rifat al-Assad was reported as a key figure behind a 1982 crackdown in the city of Hama, in which tens of thousands of Syrian civilians were massacred. Wolf, I know you remember that incident, that whole month-long series of massacres very well.